Once in the forest you'll find a fabulous banquet, a fairy ball. If you close your eyes and you open your mind, the veil disappears and you'll see it all.
Hi my angels, it's Hailey Reese, and whether or not you guys are coming from Loey's channel, you should definitely go ahead and check out her video first, because we just did like a long tangent on where we are, why we're here, and what we're up to tonight. But long story short, we are currently in the Marilyn Monroe suite in the Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles. Courtesy of this one right here, she knows how much I love, seriously though, how much I love Marilyn Monroe. I know how much she loves her as well. Check out her book, Haunted in Hollywood. Coolest thing ever.
That plug.
So cool though.
Side note, if you came for my video, you know music was blaring the entire video, so we were just kind of exploring and wandering the hotel. Every person we found, I would turn my back and Hailey was like, can you please like check out my friend's book? It's called Haunted. Like literally my biggest supporter.
And then we met this random girl in our like journey throughout this hotel. And the girl was like, oh, whatever. And then she was telling us at first, like, the internet's at the touch of your fingertips.
Yeah, it was so random because it came out of nowhere. And
yeah,
we were like,
and we were laughing because we were like, is it? That's awesome. And then eventually I was like, Loey's like an author. Like, this is a big deal. And then she bought Loey's book in the middle of this bar.
Right in front of me. It was so stinking cute.
So we did that. We got up to an adventure. But
while we were waiting for all the noise to die down so we could actually like do an EVP session, which I know like a lot of your investigations are very natural. And you come at it in a very like, what happens happens kind of way.
So basically, very briefly, for those of you who came from Loey's channel, I'm so sorry, you can just like skip over this part, but we are staying at the Roosevelt Hotel, which is a very, very extremely haunted hotel within itself. Not even necessarily for this suite, although it's better known for this, I would say so.
Right.
But a lot of things have happened within this hotel, a lot of history within this hotel. And it's really interesting because this room is a room that I've always wanted to stay in, because if you guys know anything about Marilyn Monroe, you know that she lived here for, I think it was 2 years?
Yeah, it was over 2 years, but she lived here for like at least 2 years at one point in her life, which if you look at it, it's so weird that she lived in a hotel, but it's so Maryland, like in this bougie, beautiful
This place
suite.
is stunning. You guys have probably already seen my vlog. Actually, you would have. But I'm sorry, this is the same day for me, you guys. Bear with me. But this space is just so incredible. And they
haven't replaced very much, and I think that that's a wonderful thing.
I think that's why she may be drawn to it still.
I think so too.
Because
they haven't taken out very
really
much.
aggravated when you change their whole space. And the floors are the same, some of the walls are the same, everything's kind of the same. The
countertops, literally the shower, it's all the same.
Oh, the shower, I didn't even show that. You guys have to check that out on Loey's channel, because I didn't show it on mine. But the interesting thing is, in this particular suite, this suite that we are sitting in right now, people claim to left, right, and center have seen Marilyn Monroe in the mirror. And it's so interesting because right behind you guys, there is a wall of mirrors. And this space, so many paranormal things have happened. You guys, if you've seen our previous videos, you would know. I'm not even gonna waste time to even get back into that, because we went so into it on the crazy things that have already happened. But even since then, more has happened. I mean, literally, when we had the camera off, like more weird things. Crazy things.
It's been insane since we got here.
It's been just incredible, and I'm sure we'll talk about it on our channels on like different times.
Yeah.
But Loey bought this little guy, our little son.
It's so funny. You were the first person that I texted about it.
She did. She voice memoed me. She was like, "Listen, Hailey."
I bought a $300 bear.
He was $300.
$300, but it was a great investment because he is every ghost hunting tool you could ever want rolled into one. So this is Boo Buddy, not spons. I paid for him with my own money. I'm ridiculous.
$300.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I just thought he was so cool. He can detect drops in temperature. He can detect when anything touches him. He really has a good way of detecting the difference between a human voice and a non-human voice. If I say something, Boo Buddy doesn't respond. But if he can hear something else, and it's interesting because it always co-aligns with my EVP or something, he can understand and kind of tell the difference. I think the biggest thing is he can also detect like the slightest touches. So if something grabs his hand, he'll say, I like holding hands with you. Or if something grabs his belly, he'll say, I like it when you tickle me. Like, which sounds kind of weird. But like, he knows where you're touching him when. He's very good at like just kind of letting you know that something's here, and he sort of does all of the work of an EVP for you.
But yeah, he's like ridiculously cute, and you would never
Isn't he so cute?
think.
We took pictures of them.
So yeah, so Loey had voice memoed me a little like hot moment ago saying, when are you coming to LA? I bought this bear, and she sent me a picture. First, you guys know, Loey buys creepy things sometimes.
All the time.
And I was fully expecting one of her creepy dolls. And I'm like, Loey, that thing is too cute to be anything paranormal.
Right.
For those of you though who check my channel and are gonna be like, Hailey, how is this no different than a Ouija board? Go to Loey's channel. I did a whole little like long tangent on how it's different. She did too, so I'm not even gonna repeat that here. But we are fully ready and equipped to use Boo Bear. What a cute, is that his name?
Well, his name is Boo Bear or it's Boo Buddy. I can never remember which one it is.
Boo Bear's cute.
I think Boo Bear is cuter, and I was thinking like I should name him, but Boo Bear is really precious.
Yeah.
He just looks like a little Boo Bear.
So for now, he's Boo Bear. We're not going to touch Boo Bear once he's turned on. And then Loey has an EVP app, is it?
Yes, so I have one on my phone. I'll tell you guys.
And she claims...
It's also 3:04 in the morning, just an FYI. It's 3 a.m.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. 3:04.
No one's gonna believe us.
I'm telling you.
An EVP at 3:04 in the morning. If Hailey Reese has not hit her scariest bottom, this is the moment. Okay.
Oh wait, did you hear that just now?
No, I was cackling.
I heard something move, like, it almost sounded like something shifting across the floor, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, I've been hearing weird things.
Yeah, we've been hearing things all night.
So basically, Loey has this app.
It's called Ghost Radio, FYI.
This is really interesting. And by the way, none of this video is sponsored. None of these things are. We are just genuinely curious. So once she turns him on, he asks his own little questions. And then Loey's going to walk me through this because I've never done this before. So I'm just going to be...
And honestly, I'm very new to it too, but I have, just in the time that I was sort of testing things out, I think I have a little bit of experience. I kind of accidentally contacted something in my apartment. But are you ready?
Let's do this.
I'm so excited. Are there any more...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm asking you because I think you're so much more knowledgeable at this. Is there any more preparations? Okay,
so prior to us doing this, we said a quick little prayer where we basically just said, you know, what we do, why we're here. We have no negative intentions. We don't want to exploit anything. We want to bring awareness to the spiritual world, and also that we would love to capture it for that sense that we don't mean to cross anything over. We don't mean to be negative. We come with like goodness, and I feel like there's been such a weight in here. It's nothing like the way I felt in the Ottawa jail hostel. Absolutely not. But it's this weight of something is here, and we feel like it wants to communicate. So my question for you is, he's going to ask his questions. Your thing's going to respond.
Well, it's almost like so I'll go ahead and turn him on, and I'll kind of explain this.
Yeah, so do it. I'm with you guys on this. I don't know exactly.
He's a little bit quiet. That's the only real flaw. So
I'll put text on the screen as to what he was saying.
So we'll be able to hear him as it goes. You can see here, Boo Bear has a little light on his tummy. He has a little red light over here that means he's listening. Down here in his feet, he has a bunch of sensors, and up here in his hands, he has some sensors as well. Throughout his entire body, if you feel him, Hailey, he's all wires and like, you know, all sorts of, he's not like a teddy bear. He's a very, very complex piece of equipment.
He has a Casper on his butt?
He does have a little Casper on his butt. So he said, hi, I'm Boo Buddy, what's your name?
Okay.
So we're gonna put him right there, and we're not gonna touch him. Actually, yeah, so he doesn't like feel our movements. I'm gonna go ahead and start up the Ghost Radar app because things have been very interested to talk to us. I'm gonna go ahead and press record so that I can give you this recording when we're done. And what this does, this particular app, is it records sounds and it calibrates them into words.
Okay.
And if there are any voices other than that, we'll be able to obviously hear them on camera because it's nice and quiet now. So we can kind of like just take a minute. Oh, that's weird. He said, could you say something? Can you please say it again? So he's detecting something. I should put my phone on the do not die mode. Of course I'm on 11%. That's weird. I thought I had a higher battery than that. That happened to you earlier too, didn't it? Where you
my phone died earlier. It wasn't dead. But if your charger is like longer, I can grab it. Because there's an outlet right next to
Oh,
me.
is there? Yeah, if you don't mind. I plugged it right in.
Did you make it warm in here?
Did you hear that?
Did you make it warm in here?
He detected a change in temperature.
Loey.
That's what we've been saying all day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Strange. It's really warm in here.
it is very warm.
And they
It
know
gets
that.
warm
If
at
they
weird
watch our
points.
videos,
Yeah.
they know this. Ooh, okay, I'm back. Loey, that scared me. He's like, did you make it warm in here?
I'm so excited to see what he says. He's so... So he just detected that something touched his hand. I don't know how much you guys are hearing because he's so quiet. That's the only downside. He said, I like holding hands with you.
He said, aw, thanks. I like holding hands with you.
But isn't he sweet? I feel like he's so non-threatening.
Because he's
and
supposed to be, Loey. If he was like, thanks for touching my hand.
oh, he would be
Like,
running out of the
we
room.
would be like crying. Like, what?
That was weird. I just saw the curtains move. We've been seeing things. Oh, entity present. Present. Neither of us just moved. Something just touched his stomach. So he has like little motion sensors and he knows. So it just said entity present. Now it's gone. Do you want to ask anything in particular? Do you want to just kind of give it a minute?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to ask if somebody is here.
It said not calibrated. It's hearing something. Why is the sound not playing? Why is the sound not playing? This is strange. Usually the sound plays.
Like what sound?
Like sound from the phone.
It got warm in here.
So it's getting warmer.
He said, woo, it got warm in here. It's been warm in here, Boo Bear.
Usually there's some sort of white noise, but it's... Oh, there it goes. That's weird. Okay.
Okay.
So it said not calibrated. It thought it heard some... Did you just hear that?
Yeah, but what was it?
I don't know. It sounded like something coming from him,
But he didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. It sounded like a...
Like the same
like
voice
what I
we
heard,
heard over
but
here.
it sounded from here, and before it was behind me.
But you were also sitting here.
Oh, that's weird. And there's no air vents.
No, not
I don't like it. Interesting.
Why
I don't
does he
know.
count
I'm
with
not
me?
sure. I don't know if that's an automatic response or if he's like, is there somebody here? Or like somebody who wants to talk to us?
Do you know your alphabet? A, B, C.
Why is he doing that? Not calibrated. It's hearing something. It stopped recording. It stopped recording just like my camera did earlier.
Can you make a noise for me?
Oh man. I was just recording earlier.
That's so strange.
If somebody's here and they want to talk to us, we're listening. We have both our friend here, who you're more than welcome to touch or talk to, or make it warmer, because I know you keep making it warmer. Or we have this, which can hear you. Weak signal, not calibrated. That's strange. I wonder if it's like not
Can you
here.
touch my tummy?
The stuff he's saying, I've never heard him say before. But then again, I haven't turned him on for very long, so I don't know. I'm gonna unplug and put it right down here and see if that
But
does
Loey, we
anything.
haven't had him on for that long.
No, we haven't. This is more than he's ever said. Like, what is it? How long have we been recording? Like, not very long.
I would say maybe 10 minutes.
The weirdest stuff is happening up to the mouth, too. It's not...
Perfect. Thanks for making it warmer.
He keeps talking about it getting
And you
warmer.
just said, or you can make it warmer, which I've known you've done. So this bear just said, perfect. Thanks for making it warmer. And you guys just heard Loey.
It does
like,
feel warmer in here.
being like, oh, and I know you've been making it warmer, so if that's what you want to do. And that was the last thing you said.
That was the last thing I said. That's
Okay.
true. Entity present again.
So Loey's app is saying there's an entity present.
This is strange because when I had used it at my apartment, it was so talkative.
The app?
Yeah.
What was it?
Whatever.
What does the app do?
It hears kind of like noises and voices and tries to translate it into words, but everything so far, I don't know if you keep seeing this, but it's little flashes of not calibrated. Like it can't
What time is it?
like it can't
Okay, that's
understand.
creepy.
Do you know what time it is?
Her bear just said, do you know what time it is?
Ew, and it's 3 in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, oh, that's creepy.
I don't like it.
Can you touch the bear's belly to show us that you are here? Or something of that sort. Touch the bear.
I'm gonna hold this up and see if anything different. I'm not closing out the app, just an FYI. I just want to see if like anything else happens, because it was so vocal before. Not it's like something is saying something and this can't understand it, which is so weird because it was so talkative before.
I like hugs.
And you said like,
okay,
can you touch the bear's belly?
So you guys saw I have not touched this bear.
No,
and Loey says that the bear has motion, or not motion, heat sensors, and
Heat
sensors on like if someone
everything.
touches them. And I said, can you hug, or can you touch the bear's belly? And the bear just goes, I love hugs.
Interesting. If anybody is here and they want to talk to us, you're more than welcome to. Pooh Buddy's
It just
ticklish.
went, he's ticklish, which means something touched him.
But you have to understand, he knows the difference. If I touch his stomach, he doesn't care. You know what I mean? He knows the difference between like a very like feather light, like if I barely like boop him, sometimes he'll be like, he'll make like a you moved me kind of noise. But he knows the difference. You know what I mean? So.
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
It just came up on my screen, not calibrated. Whatever that was, this heard it too.
Do you want to be my friend?
That's creepy. Thank you. Did you just hear
Do you
that?
want to hold my hand?
It sounded like something moved in the bathroom again. For whatever reason, this is not recording anything. To a point where I almost want to try a different app. And I've never... It's at least played white noise. I don't know what's going on. I just saw a baby. I don't know if that makes any sense. That was so weird. I just saw like a baby. I can't explain it. Like literally like right over there. I don't know. Like a newborn. That was weird. Sorry. I don't even know if I...
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna move this.
So the last
I'm like shaking this.
Yeah, same. It's okay. So the last you guys just saw, we were trying to film my portion of the video where we did the EVP. As you guys saw, it was relatively unsuccessful. We saw that something was there, but it wasn't giving us anything to go off of. So we started to realize when my camera cut out where you last saw, that this thing did not want to be filmed.
Whatever it is, number one, this is the second time we've had it stop, like it stopped recording during a video, and on top of that, it's like 4 in the morning. We're down here because we're terrified. We can't be in our room. Like, we have this beautiful room, and it's literally for
it needs to focus.
And like,
good job, Hailey. It's 4:24 a.m.
can't sleep
We're down here because what we just experienced was so terrifying. We were gonna do this in my video. We were gonna tell you guys right now, but I think we've decided that we're going to do another video talking about what on earth just happened. You guys,
there's no way to condense it. We haven't actually relived it. We've been crying.
We literally cried to our server, who, by the way, I can't believe you knew there was a place open at 4:30 in the morning. I thought we had to find a Denny's. Because in my mind, like, what's open at 4:30 in the morning? Denny's. And Loey's like, oh, this place downstairs is open. So we wound up here. Everyone's doing this. I don't even care. So basically, what happened. And we wound up on the back balcony. We were too terrified because the banging from inside was still happening. To even go from the balcony that you guys saw that was beautiful earlier, to go through the place to the front. Now, a lot of you are going to say, oh, you guys opened something negative. We didn't. I know deep down this thing was here, and it's attached to a positive spirit in there. And we'll get into that in our video.
It's very oppressed. And, like, it's so weird because I've never communicated with something that fully. And it's really strange because we had a very personal paranormal experience. I don't even know if we're going to share kind of prior to this. That just, it was so validating.
It's up to you. Like, totally. It's really your own personal decision, but we know that we were tapping into like a realm and like a spiritual dimension that like is there. And what we experienced, okay, I want to tell them so bad like while I'm sitting here, but we're gonna do this in a quick but like straight to the point video between her channel and my channel because it's long but straight to the point.
It would add on, I would think, like an additional like 15 minutes to this video alone, and that would even explain everything. Basically, we had to stop filming because whatever this was, it didn't want to be recorded. The recording button on my phone as well as the camera was turned off.
My phone died.
Yeah,
Loey's phone died.
Both of them died, and they weren't at.
They weren't dead. Even when Loey's phone didn't turn right back on, it was like 7%. Which I have a brand new iPhone 8. Like that just doesn't happen. It's just insane what we experienced.
And we tried so hard. I promise you guys, there were so many clips where like I was like, "Is it okay if we record this?" And I kept trying and trying.
Every time we asked, no.
The minute that it would go off,
I'm not even gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this in the next video. I love you guys so much. I am so sorry that this ended this way. Believe me, it's for the greater purpose of sharing more with you guys because we literally contemplated going to Loey's house because we were too scared to even go back and sleep in our room. But we're gonna get some food. We prayed. We said a nice prayer before we left. The crazy thing is, and I will tell this brief little part, I won't say what happened, but we said a prayer. Our room felt much lighter.
So much.
We left the room, we heard something terrifying in the hallway. So it's like this thing did not want us in there because whatever we were communicating with could tell us things on this thing that it didn't want us to know. But regardless, we'll get into this in another video, 100%. We both have to be meeting at 11 a.m. We have to leave here by 9. It's gonna be like 5:30 by the time we leave here. We're gonna try to get some sleep.
Easily, hands down, the scariest paranormal.
I agree.
I've had a TV thrown at me. I've had like
this was just too clear. It was just too clear. But we're gonna leave my video here. I'm so sorry to leave you guys hanging. I feel like Shane Dawson where he leaves like the best cliffhangers. Trust me, tune into our next videos, you guys. I'm not saying this is clickbait. Like, if we wanted to clickbait, we would have messed with these ghosts way further. We were so respectful.
Like,
we were so respectful. Like, we were literally like, if you don't want us to film, we respect that. We're here because...
And we didn't. And we could have gotten way better content if we'd been sneaky and filmed it somehow. But, like,
we literally... I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I literally said to the ghost, and so did Loey, we're like, no one believes us anyway. So when we tell the story after, I said, because I was honest, I was like, I'm still gonna tell the story, but I'll leave little details out that are your personal information. And to be honest with you, if we don't have the EVP, no one's gonna believe us anyway. So, well, a lot of you will, but there are some people who don't. So we were just reassuring, but we're gonna end it here. Remember, I love to do all things with kindness. And until next time, we'll see you soon. We love you.